It looks like we did it. Oh goodness. The home run stretch now. Another year gone. Almost done. Pretty great time. For most parts, this year was a lot smoother than the previous one. We had a lot of able-bodied volunteers. I should say, like, the energy now that COVID is going away is so much better and people are so much happier. It makes a huge difference, I think, for all of us. I want to thank you all that stepped up and put in the big hours for this convention prep to make the con go smoothly. Some of us got here as early as last Saturday, and it was hugely helpful to have like a much more chill and relaxed experience for everyone. Last year it kind of felt like we were a flower just starting to peek through the snow, but this year feels like spring. Everything is blossoming, it's beautiful, and what a lot of growth. People definitely like being here. So, even before the convention started, we had sold more tickets than our biggest year. People were just ready to get back to see their friends and be back in community. So, special thanks to all of you who have worked so hard to make this a convention a reality for so many. Now we've got some special service awards to commemorate some exceptional contributors. When you hear your name, come up on stage and just form a line up here. We ask that you hold your applause until everybody's up here and we start presenting the awards. Now the first award goes to Benjamin Paulus. Unfortunately, he can't be here because he had to head home. That was our sign language interpreter, and he did an exceptional job making our program. He is here. Oh, excellent. Come on up, Benjamin. So he helps our convention be more accessible to so many more people. And even if there's not a lot of deaf or hard of hearing furs at the convention, we use the sign language interpreting on the YouTube channel, so everyone can participate. So Dalton, come on up. He did major convention prep all the way before the convention started. He was the mastermind behind the box fort along with Gray Tiger and the tunnel. And he also picked up the coloring contest when the person running that was unable to make it. Ostorian, who probably can't be here because he's closing down the vendor's room like always, takes a huge amount of care of his vendors, and they appreciate him so much. It makes our lives so much easier, and the vendor's room is always something that goes really, really smoothly. We get good feedback on that always. Gray Tiger Silverwings did a lot this year, so he spends months printing our Andy awards with his 3D printer. He's made major engineering contributions to the tunnel and the box fort. He also volunteers in ops, just doing whatever needs to be done. He also helps out with games and operations support. Gray Tiger is a very big part of Anthro Northwest, and we're so lucky to have him. So Snazzy was nominated by AV, and they had to go home already, but they were really good about picking up extra shifts and just, sharing the burden with everyone else. So I just want to especially thank them. Hubcap, come on up, our charity lead. He's bringing in the bigger and bigger bucks for the charity, supporting serving wildlife and all the animals in distress. He collects items all year long and puts them in his tiny little house and fills it with things to give away at auction off the charity auction. So it's definitely an all-year commitment. He also helps with the schedule, and if something falls off the side of the world, he picks it up, and he can do just about any job. So he also made the Hungry Hungry Hippos tournament, which I hear was really awesome. Nora and Peter, they did our daytime hospitality suite. They cooked homemade goodies starting about a week and a half before con. They help us in the off season. They've got some very special jobs that they do for us, and they're always good about making all the volunteers feel really welcome. Now, Mix and DJ Rekka ran the amazing evening hospitality suite. That was new this year. That was a great success and helped provide it. It allowed daytime hospitality suite to have shorter hours, so those people didn't get burnt out. And then we had a really nice evening hospitality suite with really great music. DJ Rekka had some DJs up there, so it was a good vibe up there. I really appreciate all the hard work they put in to clean the room, get the food, pick up the food, get supplies. There was a lot going on. So beautiful job. Now Puma Racer, Craig, runs our safety services flare. He keeps everybody safe and happy. He organizes the flare group. Our previous flare lead couldn't make it because we're so close to FC. And he stepped right up and he made sure everyone had good security and a safe environment to be in. So, amazing. All right, next up is Smiles, who runs registration. He also maintains the website. He creates software that handles our reservation and converts them into Hyatt format, which is quite an interesting task. So he's an amazing volunteer, and he's always working, pretty much morning to night, and even later. We also wanted to honor Spilt the Grape Soda. She runs the Fursuit exhibition and brings out the best in our furry costume art. She's been doing it for several years, and I'd like to honor as well for all the community events she organizes. She really brings out the best in the fandom. All right, Rex Colley in AV. He went way above and beyond set at main stage. He runs the VJ rig and has all those cool graphics, and he's a very reliable second for lighting. Please call on Rex if you're not doing a ton of jobs right now. Now, Raven has been camping out in operations, helping with so many people. She was amazing, like perfect customer service. She drives a school bus, so she knows how to keep people chill. It's really, really nice having her. She was quite the surprise in operations this year, and we hope to bring her back as one of our operations shift leads next year. Absolutely. Wonderful job she did. Now, Maddie, as always exceptional, but especially this year, came way before convention. She came here on Saturday, like a week early. She helped us set up. She took tons of shifts. She worked really hard. She also volunteered for AV. So before convention, she was doing convention prep, and then afterwards, all kinds of AV. I think she's doing convention prep tonight. Maddie up here. Yeah, we also have Suka Husky. They help out constantly before the convention. They prepare our technology, they test new equipment that comes in, they set it up. They deal with AT&T, which took about 5 hours of their life away they're never going to get back again. So they do a lot of miscellaneous tasks, they work logistics. They did an art installation, so those rainbow lights that were on the hotel, like that is all they're doing. They also run a room for some of our most vulnerable members. A really, really special thing that they do, that they started this year. Last but not least, we have Taven. Now, unfortunately, Taven has been injured. He's going to be fine, but he took over the film festival as the organizer this year. He was the games lead, storytime host. Taven does a million things, most of them behind the scenes. So I don't know where he finds the time, but my goodness, he does an amazing job in so many different parts of the convention. And those are all of our exceptional service contributing member awards. We're going to give them their awards. Now please give them a big round of applause. Now we do have some more awards, and these are the Founder Awards. And I forgot them, they're backstage. I'm gonna go grab them right now. I'll be right back. here. Feel free to applause for all of these people as they come up individually. I think they're here because they're running operations, but we have a Founders Award for Artie Sellers. As the Director of Programming, he makes sure everything runs smoothly on the floor during convention. He organizes all the volunteers. He touches just about everything there is to touch here at Anthro Northwest. Works about 1 billion hours a day, tirelessly. He even finds time to bring treats and goodies to the ops team to ensure they're hydrated and fed. So, Artie can't be here because he's working like usual, but let's give him a round of applause. We'll make sure we give him his award. I'm sure he'll watch this on YouTube someday. All right, next we have Joelle and Carrie, the moms of furries. They have also left already, but we gave them their award last night. So these two run our youth program, and they do a beautiful job. They help kids feel welcome, included, and safe. I don't know if you remember being a kid, but those are things I wish I had. So it's really special. So they help every kid here feel community, love, and that's really, really special. They also raise funds every year to pay for like all the supplies and the equipment in their room. But you know, most importantly, they share their whole heart with the kids. Thank you so much, Joelle and Carrie. So next up, we've got Paco Panda. Come on up. So if you look around at the convention this year, like everything is Paco art. He is so good about delivering on his commitments and getting us art in time for the convention, and it's absolutely inspiring. Like the theme of love is a perfect fit. He captures the mood. He infuses that mood in the artwork. So sincerely appreciate his many contributions to Anthro Northwest. Next is Ray. He's a huge help with AV. He's actually the person, one of our service providers, and he's supported us since the beginning of Anthro Northwest. When we were a tiny little convention and couldn't afford to have proper AV, Ray just made sure that it worked. And he's just an exceptional person. He helped us have a much better AV experience this year and helped us with planning. So. He's probably doing offload right now. He probably can't be here, but special thanks to Ray for all his support at this convention. Coming up, Ray? You got a special award. Yeah, he said all kinds of embarrassing things about you. Okay, he's hiding back in the back. Get it to him later. Come on. Here he comes. He's working too hard, like usual. And there he is. Last but not least, we'd like to honor Myth Wolf. He's put hundreds, if not more, hours into the schedule. It's a monumental undertaking he did by himself. So we really appreciate all his support that happens throughout the entire year. Support of his beautiful wife as well. Come on up, Myth. Every volunteer, every contributor is the spirit of Anthro Northwest. Each one of you has a story to tell, just like these award recipients. If we had enough time, we didn't have to hurry up and take the convention down, we could tell them all night long and early into the morning. Anthro Northwest does not exist without all of you, the volunteers. You create the beautiful energies that are the convention. Thank you so much, each and every one of you, for the love and dedication to service you have shown this week and throughout the year. Please, a round of applause for each and every one of our volunteers, panelists, and supporters. with that, our awards ceremony is over for the evening. I hope you're able to take some time and express some love and connections with those you met here this year. We'll be back about this time next year. Until then, thank you, and may you have a safe journey back home. Bring the love and joy you experienced here on this very special weekend. Safe travels. Bye for now.